Welcome back to the YouTube live stage here at PAX Prime 2015. I'm Chris Waters here from GameSpot to host some beatdowns with Peter Combofiend Rosas and Street Fighter V. Combofiend, thank you for joining me here on stage.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Dude, it's exciting. Street Fighter V, we got the beta coming out now on the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, the beta's actually out today.
Now?
Yeah. Oh no, sorry. It loads up tomorrow. I apologize. I got, you know.
We're live.
Yeah, no, I'm here at PAX, you know, and I'm here and I'm thinking beta. No, it starts tomorrow.
Imminently,
Yeah.
people are going to get a shot at Street Fighter V in the beta, and people here in the audience are going to get a shot at taking you on. So let's call up our first contestant here to come join us here on stage. Come on over, take a seat on the couch, strike a pose. There we go. The shrug of confidence.
Yeah.
We're going to get the game going here, and you guys are going to face off, and we're going to talk about what we see in action.
All right.
It'll be just up in a second. Come on, scooch a little bit. Scooch a little bit. He's not mic'd up, so you stay on that couch, though. We don't want you guys mixing up too much.
Yeah, don't try to look at my controls, man. I mean, I know. You're trying to get a read on the situation. I understand.
All right, we're going to be getting a match going here soon, but tell us a little bit about the build of Street Fighter V we have here and where it's at right now.
So this is the latest build. It has NECALLI, VEGA, and R.Mika, who was just recently announced yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the build definitely has some battle balance adjustments. It's a little bit different than the E3 build, which I think was the one that a lot of people have seen, along with the beta. The beta version is a little bit different than this version.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right, well, let's get it up on here on these screens in just a sec, and we will get going. But tell us a little bit about R.Mika, because she was just announced.
Yeah.
Got the sizzle trailer going. She's a pro wrestler, basically.
Yeah, she is a pro wrestler. A lot of her moves have been redesigned. Previously, she had some grabs in Alpha 3, but they weren't all that strong. She's been redesigned to have things that look a lot more closer to professional wrestling.
All right, like professional wrestling, though. But a little more exaggerated, like Street Fighter-ified.
Of course, you know, I mean, it has to have that slightly exaggerated Street Fighter feel to it, but the moves are inspired by real wrestling moves.
All right, well, maybe we'll see here in action. We've got the game up now, so why don't you guys grab your controllers, and we'll get into a match here. We're having a little input back and forth situation, so we'll look, Combofiend, while we wait for this to fire up. Oh, you guys are going to be looking up on screen now. All right. This is might be a little bit of a challenge. Okay, we got it here. Are we going to go for R.Mika straight out the gate? Or
Is it R.Mika? Yeah, I can use R.Mika. That's fine.
All right.
I am very excited about her. She is an awesome character.
Okay, so, tell us a little bit about her style. I mean, we obviously are going to see some wrestling moves, but in terms of what kind of positioning, what kind of pace she wants to set?
Well, she's a very methodical character. You really have to have a good understanding of what your opponent will do, play her properly, because she's a grappler, a true grappler. She doesn't have any projectiles. She doesn't really have any way in. Her pokes aren't very long. So it's really on you as a player to be able to get in and, be able to fight with
close some distance and get your mitts on them.
Exactly.
Deliver some kicks with those big boots. All right, so as you're fighting here, of course, folks who've been following Street Fighter V see the V trigger, the V skill sort of meter filling up at the bottom, and you'll have to let us know whenever you use that.
Sure.
But it's not looking good for
This is
you.
her V skill right here. So what she does is she starts talking into the mic.
Oh, really?
And you know, she hypes herself up, much like how wrestlers, when they cut their promos, you know, that's her mic performance. And as the longer she holds the mic, so she just keeps going, and when she finishes, if she gets a throw in, her throw is extremely powered up.
Okay, and there was like a little ground pound almost.
Exactly, that's the indicator that she's getting more and more explosive, you know?
She's getting real fired up.
Exactly, fired up.
Fired up to fight in what appears to be like a traffic jam caused by street fighting. Which, you know, it happens. This is city living. Oh, goodness. Now, does she have, you know, that sort of picking her up and spinning him around, throwing him, evokes that other grappler of Street Fighter fame, Zangief.
So that's her partner.
Yeah, let's talk about what's happening here. Because the tag team butt head smash.
Yeah, she's in a muscle bomber with her partner there, who decides to come in and help me. So her V-trigger is that she could call her partner in, and her partner could come from various sides
GG.
Good games, man. Thanks for playing.
All contestants will be receiving a code for the PS4 beta.
Exactly.
And anyone who takes you down
will get a limited edition Ryu faceplate. There's only 200 of those made, so.
Extra incentive for our next contestant. Come on up, buddy.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Have a seat, and we'll get the next match going. All right. My mind is still grappling with the fact that, like, I thought Street Fighter was a one-on-one game. What is with the tag team partner action?
You know, it's just her partner wants to get in on the action too, but we can only have one wrestler character, so we made it Mika instead of Nadeshko. So.
There you go. Yeah, you can't separate a tag team.
Exactly. I mean, yeah. So she had to get her time to shine as well, right? So then.
All right, Vega, another character, talked about a bunch just last month maybe, or summer?
Yeah, we revealed him during Gamescom. So Claw in this version, or Vega, is different because he can now choose to take the claw. He can fight with the claw on or claw off, and he has access to a different special move with his claw on versus off, and your strategy also kind of changes.
All right, so with claw on, I'd imagine the strategy is a little bit more keeping distance.
Exactly.
But is claw on and off something that you can toggle on and off, or is it like once he takes off the claw, it's off for the rest of the match?
Oh, no, it's on. I mean, it's on, and you can...
And it's off, and it's back on. Okay. He doesn't just, like, toss it aside. Like, oh, goodness. Well, claw versus chain, I mean, it's only fair. Combofiend now has to focus, as his health is a little less than half. Birdie now taking a beating. That classic Vega suplex. Honestly, I don't understand the back muscles that guy must have to be able to do such a move on a girthy dude like Birdie. But there it is.
Yeah, so, Claw, I mean, Vega has very, very, very good ranged attacks. He can fight, like, from here, like, check this out. Like, I can hit him from almost full screen away, you know? It's, like, really hard to fight. You have to kind of approach him.
We're seeing a little chain range game as well.
Yeah, but Birdie no slouch himself on being able to fight opponents from far away. He has the chain attacks, he has some headbutts that move him forward, like that. So he can definitely get in.
Our contestant being a very great assistant for the demo here as well.
I know, he's hearing my cues, and
he gets the bonus points for that.
Yeah, exactly. Is that what you want?
And so then compared to claw on, claw off, or what do you call claw? Like fists?
Yeah, like, yeah, claw on, claw off.
The clawer. Throw a banana on the ground? Damn, Birdie. Littering, not cool. All right, so
without the claw, he has this command throw that he can't normally do. It helps him be a little bit more offensive, because when the claw is off, you can no longer run away.
Because like he has to stay in closer a little bit more? Or is he, well, not with moves like that. He can get all the way across the screen.
Good job, man. Thanks for playing.
Thanks for playing. Another win for Combofiend, and Vega showing off some moves. Nice. Looking good, buddy. Your fingernails could use a trim, but that's fine. All right. Got our next contestant up here.
Hey,
play some Street Fighter 5. We've seen R.Mika. We've seen Vega. Who's up next?
Let's try NECALLI.
Yeah.
So, you know, NECALLI was also revealed around EVO. And, you know, although people have seen a few videos of him here and there, I don't think that anybody's really shown what the character can do.
All right.
I mean, they know his special moves and things like that, but the general...
His special move, I believe the technical term is hair freak out. Is that right?
Oh, when he activates his V-trigger, yeah.
Yeah, hair freak out, like I was saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, man, look at those dreadlocks. They're huge. That's why he, like, doesn't actually have to work out. He just gets those muscles from maintaining that much hair weight on his head.
Exactly. That's how you build a strong back.
All right, so what kind of fighter is NECALLI?
NECALLI, he's basically primal. Like, his style is not really a style. It's just aggressive attacks in close. You just want to get in and destroy the opponent. He has a move that propel him forward because he always wants to be near the opponent. You know, everything is just about hurting the opponent. Like, he stomps. Look at that.
There, yeah. Pretty vigorous. He'll smash the head into the pavement, kick him. Oh, there we got hair freak out in action. And wow, look at that. I love the animation of it. It's like all of a sudden it's flowing and defying gravity, and like it's like his head's on fire, basically.
Like, he's so powered up. He's so strong, you know?
And even his hair has muscles.
And even pulsates. And then he, you know, he just, everything about him just scratching and clawing and really trying to hurt the opponent.
Claws versus claws here in NECALLI versus VEGA. Yeah, so that once the hair freak out, the V trigger,
I missed it.
happens. What does it change his sort of move set or style at all? Do his attacks take on different properties?
Yeah, some of his attacks they hit a few more times, so he does more damage. In general, he does more damage, and he hits a little further, so he becomes a better character because he's channeling the inner power.
So is the goal of every NECALLI player then going to be just like get your hair freak out as fast as possible?
It takes a while, but I mean, it's definitely worth doing. But at the same time, when you activate this, you sacrifice his V reversal. So one of the key tactics of the game becomes lost because you can no longer touch your V gauge anymore.
Okay.
So it's a risk.
It does limit you a little bit.
Slightly.
Not too much, apparently. Good game. Thanks for coming up and playing. And we'll get the next contestant up here. Maybe we'll see another NECALLI match just to give people some more NECALLI in action, unless there's another character you wanted to move on to.
I'll play whoever you'd like me to play.
I want to see more hair freakouts, man. I gotta say.
Are you a fan?
I also like saying hair freakout if you guys haven't noticed.
Hair freakout? Okay.
All right, so why don't you grab the controller and pick your player. So in terms of the beta now that's going to be out on PS4 shortly, is this the character set that people are going to be able to play with? Is this the stage people are going to see?
No, so the beta is an earlier version. It has the 6 characters that were previously announced, so Birdie, Cammy, Ryu, Ryu, Cammy, Chun-Li, and Bison, and Nash.
Okay.
So it has 6 characters on it. But as for NECALLI, R.Mika, and VEGA, they're only here. So you have to be at PAX to be able to use them.
Oh, but people who are at PAX will be able to play this build.
Exactly.
Somewhere in these halls.
Yeah, it's not too far from here.
Very cool. All right, we're seeing some Nash in action. Nash apparently pretty annoyed at NECALLI for like impinging on his hair game.
Exactly.
Nash pretty proud of his hair, obviously, but NECALLI just really outdoing him in that style way. So for players of Nash who are looking to play him in the beta, what would you recommend in terms of like tactics to try out?
For Nash, yeah, I would say they have to really learn how his V-trigger works. I think that his V-trigger is probably one of the more versatile in the game.
All right, tell me about it.
So when he activates the V-trigger, it's a sudden move where he can either appear right behind the opponent, in front of the opponent in the air, or in back of the opponent in the air. So when used properly, it can create combos that are otherwise impossible to do because he's on both sides of the screen.
Yeah, and the opponent doesn't have, it must be so hard to anticipate. Like, once he blinks out, he's just there on that other side.
And he's somewhere. It's not that he always appears in the same place, right? So it really depends. He also has quite a few target combos, and those are very necessary for you to succeed with him. So if players go and look up what they are, because I mean they're up there on the internet.
Oh yeah.
They'll be able to maximize their win rate with Nash.
I think this is the lowest your health has ever been so far. Are we going to see a loss for Combofiend here to Nash?
Oh, we got a round.
Yes, we are. At first round. Seeds to Nash.
I suggest you stay down.
All right. Nice work. A little round of applause for the competitor. Here we got ourselves a match. Round 2. Now Peter's just going to totally focus in, not answering my question.
Yeah, so look at this. Everything here is so aggressive. He's just scratching and clawing and...
I think it's fair to describe that as so aggressive.
Yeah, as aggressive as possible. I mean, that's just the character. Everything about him is just to meme the opponent. Hurt and meme. Oh no.
Take that.
All right, we got ourselves a good match here. But NECALLI using those sort of ground pound attacks to do some damage at range. And now he's in full-on hair freakout mode. We all know what that means.
Oh no, I lost!
Uh-oh! Down to the wire here, folks. It could end at any second, and it's gonna be... Oh!
Okay.
So close! Oh, man, close as it could be without a win. Congratulations. What a tight match. Wow, right down to it. And you pulled it out. Combofiend. All right, we got another competitor here.
So
How you
close.
feeling?
Oh,
that was like...
I totally thought I lost that, actually. When he threw me, I thought, oh, he won.
Oh,
you know?
that's it.
That's one faceplate gone. You want me to play Ryu? Okay. I have a request from the opponent.
Oh,
he would like to see Ryu.
See some Ryu action? All right. Is this like opponent's counter-programming?
I know he wanted to maximize his chances. He's like, if there's one character I know, it's Ryu. I'll ask him to play Ryu and I'll beat him up.
Ryu against Ryu. Brother on brother. It's probably not brother on brother. It's like clone on clone.
Clone on clone, actually. Yeah,
that's all right.
It's like looking into the mirror.
Even more sinister. Now, Ryu, of course, like classic character, but are there any sort of updates you have made to his moveset for Street Fighter V? Any kind of tweaks to the play style here that you know, people who main the Shoto style are gonna take into account?
So what we wanted to make sure that there was at least one character that was really accessible off the bat. And Ryu is that character. He's the face of the full Street Fighter world. You know? And it's a character that everybody has played. Everybody knows how to do Shoryuken.
Even the sheep know Ryu.
Exactly. So you want to make sure that there's a character that everybody's familiar with. But we did change up his style a little bit. He's really balanced, whereas before he was more on the defensive side. So now you can play him any way you really want to, and you can probably see some really good results.
All right. Now, when I hear a character that's balanced, you know, that definitely sounds like an accessible way to go, like the guy I'm going to start playing with if I'm unfamiliar with the game. But do you then see, like, does that balance limit his viability in sort of like high-level play? Like, do we see a lot of Ryu players come
Not
out
at all. I think Ryu is honestly one of those characters that gets better and better the better you get, because his moveset is so strong. And he has a tool for everything. And it really depends on you as a player to be able to use them correctly. I mean, sometimes I've seen characters sometimes just don't have the tools to be effective at X range, or or they don't have a damage output. I think Ryu has like everything you need to be competitive in Street Fighter V.
Why would you choose anyone else? He's the total package.
Exactly.
But his hair game is pretty weak, I gotta say. I mean, he's just got a little hedgehog thing. It's not even threaded together.
Good game, man.
Are we gonna play round 2, or is that the whole thing? Did that just happen so fast?
He jumped. He was over.
He's out. All right. All right. That was some great competition. That was one close match between NECALLI and Nash.
I think I might just give these guys faceplates. I don't know. I'll see.
You want to throw them some faceplates?
Very
generous of you.
You're getting better codes too, but that guy who almost won. I mean, it was so close.
That was close. All right. Well, let's talk about the beta one more time before we wrap it up here. Give folks details on where it's running and how they can get into it.
Sorry, say that again.
The beta, man.
Sorry. I was mistaken. The beta is actually up right now.
Bam.
So if you're at home, download it if you can. If you pre-order the game, then you have a code. And we'll see you on.
Very cool. Street Fighter V. When are you guys coming out?
We're coming out spring of next year.
Spring of next year, but more characters to come and more Street Fighter V news in the coming months, no doubt.
Exactly. Stay tuned for the next character.
All right, Combofiend. Thanks a lot for coming on stage, showing it off. And folks, if you want to keep up to date on the latest in Street Fighter V, go to gaming.com/com. I'm going to get it. Here it comes. Gaming.youtube.com/GameSpot. Give us an ad, and you'll get up to date on all that Street Fighter knowledge and all the sarcastic applause I'm getting from the crowd here at PAX Prime. We'll be back soon. More Game Talk. Stick with us.